So in this chapter, we did mainly permutation, and combination. Right? This is what we have discussed. You know, permutation is nothing but what? Arrangement. What's the total number of permutations? You know, it is NPR. Total number of permutations of n objects taking r at a time. You know that it is given by n factorial upon n minus r factorial. Here r is less than or equal to n, r can be 0 also. Remember, this is one thing. From this we know that npn, that is n factorial upon 0 factorial, which is just 1. So npn is 1. We know that 0 factorial is 1, remember. Okay, fine. Then as far as combination concerned, you know this is total number of combinations of n objects taking r at a time, which is given by n factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial. Right? That we have discussed. Here r can be 0 and it is less than or equal to n. NCR. Okay. Even permutation, you had a permutation with like objects also. We did here permutation with like objects, if you remember. Permutation with like objects. We did it, if you remember, like objects. Okay. Here, let me just remind you results related to combination. The one result is this. NC0, number of ways of selecting no objects 1. NCN, selecting all objects, which is 1. And NC1, which is always n, right? Number of selections of one object out of n, it is n. Then NCR, and if you find NCN minus R, ये दोनों का एडिशन ऊपर वाला नंबर है तो दिस टू आर इक्वल, यू नो इट. For example, this 4C1 and 4C3, these two are always equal. You can just use the formula. One more, you know, if you have NCA equals to NCB, then there are two possibilities. The one is either these two are equal, A equals to B, or the other possibility is sum of these two is above number, which is n. A plus B is above number, or these two are equal. Fine. Then one more result we had, that was about addition. Very important result. If you have NCR plus NCR minus 1, difference should be 1. Then the summation is n plus 1 C, bigger of these two, which is R. Bigger of these two, it is R. Like 4C1 plus, if you write 4C2, then the answer will be 5C2. Bigger of these two is 2, and you write plus 1 there. This is always true. Okay, so this was about permutation and combination, what we have discussed so far. Now I want to discuss one more type of the permutation here, that's called circular permutation. Circular permutation. So what we do here is, we are going to arrange the objects on a circle, remember, that's called circular permutation. Right? What is this? Arrangement of objects, arrangement of objects on a circle, that's called circular permutation. We are going to arrange the objects on a circle, that's known as what? Circular permutation. Now I'll try to explain through an illustration. You will realize what's the difference between circular permutation and the permutation which were discussed earlier. That's sometimes called linear permutation. So let's take these three objects. Let A, B and C be three objects. Now taking all three objects, how many permutations you can find? 3p3. You know 3 factorial, that is 6 arrangements you would have. Like this, A, B, C. Then you know here A, C, B, then you may have B, C, A, then you may have B, A, C. You know these things, I'm just revising. Then this is C, A, B, and here you may have C, B, A. Right? Fine. Okay, so these are the 6 permutations. Now what I'll do, I'll try to arrange these objects on a circle. Okay, so let me see this permutations on a circle. I'm trying to arrange on a circle. So I would have here 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, you will see here. Let me write, I'm just writing A, B, C. The next one, this is A, C, B. I'm just randomly writing on a circle, remember. Then I have B, C, A. Then I can have B, A, C. Then I can have here C, A, B. And then I can have C, C, A, B I did. Now I have C, B, A. What I did, I have just arranged this word on a circle. So now this is circular permutations. But if you observe the 6 carefully, see here A, B, C. Then look at this. So one is this, I'm talking about this. Look at this one. See here B, C, A. I suppose these two are same. As far as arrangement on the circles, they are not different. अब look, अब देखो circular में same जा रहा है. A, B, C. आप यहाँ से चालू करो. A, B, C. Right? Then which one next one? Or one more if you look at here. See this one also. A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. So these 3 are same. As a circular permutation, on a circle ये तीनों तीन same दिख रहा है, right? इससे कोई फर्क नहीं है. C is between B and A. C is between B and A. C is between B and A. You can see. What about the other 3? अब बाकी 3 देखो. What about the other 3? Have a look at the other 3. A, C, B. Then A, C, B. So this one, and A, C, B. This one, this, and this are same. ये तीनों तीन different नहीं है. So only there are 2 different circular permutations. अलग तो ये 2 ही है actually. बाकी सब इसके जैसा ही है. So how many circular permutations? 2. So 6 में से 2 ही मिलेगा. So number of circular permutations equals to here 2. बाकी सब सेम ही है as far as arrangement concerns. How many number of circular permutations can be made using 3 objects, which is 2. And here it is given by this formula. So let me write here formula. The total number of circular permutations for n objects, total number of circular permutations is given by n minus 1 factorial. This can be derived. I write for n objects. Let me write. For n objects, number of circular permutations is given by n minus 1 factorial. Okay. Total number of circular permutations is given by n minus 1 factorial. So question is, for example, how many ways, there's a question, how many ways, my question is, how many ways 3 persons can be arranged on a round table, So there's the question of circular permutations. So number of here circular permutations equals to 3 minus 1 factorial, that is 2 factorial, and which is 2. So there are 2 ways to arrange 3 persons on a round table. Fine. How many ways 7 persons committee can be arranged on a round table? How many ways 7 persons can be arranged on a round table? Can be arranged on a round table, remember, on a round table. So this is a question of circular permutations. So here number of circular permutations equals to 7 minus 1. That is nothing but what? 6 factorial. And you know this is nothing but the 720. Right? So this is one concept about circular permutation, just for your information. Now I want to discuss one or two examples based on dictionary order. So here the question is, you are given this word, let's take table. This word is given. The first question is, how many words can be formed using the letters of the word table? How many words can be formed using letters of the word table, letters of the given word? Okay, that's the first question. Second question is here, if all these words are arranged according to dictionary order, what's the position of this word? That's as per dictionary order. That's the next question. What is the position of the word table? Okay, so this is what I want to discuss. We had one question from the illustration, but this is little bit different. So I'll discuss the solution to this. Okay, so here given word is, table here. How many letters are there? 5 letters, and you want to use all letters here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and using all letters. So it can be done in how many ways? 5p5. So that is 5 factorial. And here it would be how much? 5 factorial, 120, right? So therefore total words kitne banenge? Total words equals to 120 using the all letters of the given word table. अब ये जो लिस्ट बन रहा है उसमें you may have T, B, L, E, then T, A, L, B, E and so on. ये जितने भी वर्ड्स बन रहे हैं उसमें A वर्ड कौन सी पोजीशन पे है? Somewhere it must be from 1 to 20. So we want the position of the word table. Right? That's the question. Right? What is the question here? Among these 120 words, somewhere it must be there, table must be there. So what's the position of that? कौन सा होगा? तो it might be 50, 60, we don't know, but less than 120. Starting from 1 to 20, you have the list of 120 words. So in this list where the table comes, that we want to do. Right? So what we do, this very standard method, we arrange these letters as per dictionary order. Right? So just arranging letters as per dictionary order. So as per dictionary order we have A, then B, then E, then L, and then T. Right? What I did, I've just arranged the letters as per dictionary order. Fine. Now as per dictionary order हम लोग को जो लेटर चाहिए उसमें फर्स्ट वर्ड है, उसमें फर्स्ट लेटर T है. So if you have any word whose first letter is A, कोई भी वर्ड है जिसका फर्स्ट लेटर A है, then all these words will be before table. क्योंकि यहाँ पे फर्स्ट लेटर मैंने A रखा, यहाँ पे फर्स्ट लेटर T है, हम लोग को तो टेबल चाहिए. So how many words are there whose first letter is A? इसको फिक्स्ड कर दो. Here how many positions? 4 positions and 4 letters. So it can be done 4p4. That is 4 factorial. That's 24. There are 24 words whose first letter is A, and ये सब words 20 टेबल से पहले आ जाएंगे. Fine? Okay. Now if you have any word whose first letter is B, that would be also before table. So मैं B fix कर दूँ अब वापस यहाँ पे. कितने बचे? 1 2 3 4. सेकेंड थर्ड पोजिशंस पे कुछ भी हो सकता है, बट अगर फर्स्ट पोजिशन पे बी है तो ऑल दिस वर्ड्स हुज फर्स्ट लेटर इज बी वुड बी बिफोर टेबल एज पर डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर. सो वो भी 4p4 4 फैक्टोरियल 24. देन नेक्स्ट एज पर डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर कौन सा आ रहा है? ई. सो ई में यहाँ पे फिक्स्ड कर दूँ. यहाँ पे कुछ भी हो सकते हैं. एनी वर्ड whose first letter is E would be before table as per dictionary order. यहाँ पे कोई भी है, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता क्योंकि first letter E है, you know dictionary order. So how many ways this can be done? E को भूल जाओ तो 4 बचे वापस 4p4, that is 4 factorial, again 24. Same way for L. Any word whose first letter is L would be before द वर्ड टेबल, क्योंकि यहाँ पे फर्स्ट लेटर एल है. सो वापस 4 पोजिशंस 4 लेटर्स 4 फैक्टोरियल 24. देयर आर 24 वर्ड्स हुज फर्स्ट लेटर इज ए बिफोर टेबल. देयर आर 24 वर्ड्स हुज फर्स्ट लेटर इज बी बिफोर टेबल. देयर आर 24 वर्ड्स हुज फर्स्ट लेटर इज बिफोर टेबल एंड सिमिलरली फॉर दिस. अब आप कहाँ पे आ गए? टी पे आ गए. ये टी आ गया. सो नाउ वी गॉट द टी. उसके पहले वाले चारों 4 ले लिया. अब टी का पोजीशन फिक्स्ड हो गया यहाँ पे क्योंकि आपको टेबल में इंटरेस्ट है. तो फर्स्ट लेटर टी आ गया तो वी ड्रॉप टी फ्रॉम दिस. अब लिस्ट में से टी निकल गया, रिमेंबर. ओके, नाउ दूसरी पोजीशन पे आ जाओ. सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ एंड यू नो फिफ्थ. अब हम लोग को दूसरी पोजीशन देखना. दूसरी पोजीशन पे यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली ए चाहिए, रिमेंबर. और एज पर वर्ड डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर यहाँ पे भी डायरेक्टली ए ही है, उससे पहले कोई नहीं है. अगर यहाँ पे ई होता तो ई से पहले 2 है तो आपको दूसरा पोजीशन करना पड़ता, बट यहाँ पे तो डायरेक्टली ए है. यहाँ पे हमारा लेटर भी है, सो ए भी फिक्स्ड हो गया. सो ए में से निकल गया, ए लिस्ट में से निकल गया. टी ए आ गया. अब हम लोग को बी चाहिए. विच लेटर वी वांट? बी, रिमेंबर. सो यहाँ पे भी लिस्ट में बी है, हम लोग को भी बी चाहिए तो बी को यहाँ पे रख दो. ए भी फिक्स्ड हो गया, ए लिस्ट में से निकल गया. अब बचे कौन से? ई एल, और हम लोग को तो एल ई चाहिए. तो यहाँ पे अगर ये 3 लेटर तो सेम आ गया, टी ए बी. बट अगर मैं यहाँ पे आपका ई रखूँ, मैं ई एल कर दूँ, 2 लेटर है ना, मैं यहाँ पे ई एल कर दूँ तो इट वुड बी बिफोर एल ई, यू कैन सी. सो ये एक हो गया, राइट. तो अब फाइनली टेबल आ गया टी ए बी. अभी मैं एल को यहाँ पे ले लूँ, ई यहाँ पे ले लूँ, राइट. सो कितने वर्ड्स फॉर्म हो रहे हैं? दिस इज अ फाइनल पोजीशन, रिमेंबर. सो you know here this would be how much? 97. So this would be at 98th position. This would be at which position? 98th position. Fine. So there are 120 words, remembered. Words कितने हैं total? 120 words हैं. उसमें से 120 में से जो वर्ड 98th पोजीशन पे आएगा वो टेबल वर्ड होगा. Fine. So this is way to handle such dictionary order questions if you follow the method. Right. I'll do one more question. So realize. Let me do one more. Okay. So like the previous question, there are 2 questions. Find all words that can be formed using the word zero, and what's the position of the word zero as per dictionary order. Okay, so in the solution here, how many words can be formed? Z, E, R, O. So there are 4 letters, 4 positions and 4 letters. Right. So this can be done in how many ways? 4p4. That's 4 factorial, which is nothing but about 24. 24 words can be formed using all the letters of the word zero. So total words equals to here 24. using the letters of the word 0. Now in the list of these 24 words, if we list out, somewhere you have this word 0. So we want the position of that. Okay. So what we do, we arrange the letters as per dictionary order. Letters arrangement, your arrangement as per dictionary order. So as per dictionary order you have E, then O, then R, and then Z. This is arrangement of letters as per dictionary order. Fine. Letters arrangement as per dictionary order. Now what we do? You see, in the given word, the first letter is Z. Now before Z you have how many letters? 3 letters. So first what I'll do, I'll find all words whose first letter is E. 1, 2, 3. I'll find all words whose first letter is O. Fix this. This is fixed. I'll find all words whose first letter is R. Right? Have you noticed? So ये तीनों तीन fixed है, remember. This is fixed. This is also fixed. And this is also fixed. Clear? All words whose first letter is E. How many now? 3 letters, 3 positions. 3p3, which is 3 factorial, which is 6. 3 letters and 3 positions. 3p3, 3 factorial, 6. 3 letters, 3 positions. 3p3, 3 factorial, that's 6. Clear? ये क्या आएगा? 6. All words whose first letter is E. वो सब Z से पहले होगा. All words whose first letter is O. 6. वो भी किससे पहले होगा? It would be before Z. All words whose first letter is R. 6. वो भी इससे पहले होगा. Right? अब आपका Z आ गया, देखो, as per this list. So now fix the Z. अब Z को fix कर दो. अब Z आ गया. Before Z 3 था, तीनों तीन का अलग अलग कितने वर्ड्स हो रहा है वो कर दिए. So ये अब फिक्स्ड हो गया. तो ये लिस्ट में से निकल गया क्योंकि आपने चूज कर लिया. You are now at Z. Now next letter as per our word कौन सा है? E. ये लिस्ट में भी E है तो E भी फिक्स्ड हो गया. E भी ऑप्ट इन हो गया तो E को हटा दो. अब बाकी कितनी पोजीशन बची? 2. कितने लेटर्स बचे? 2. नाउ यू थिंक आपको R चाहिए. R से पहले है एक भी? यस, O. सो यू मे हैव लाइक दिस OR, बट दिस इज नॉट अवर रिक्वायर्ड वर्ड. तो ये क्या हो गया? फाइनली ZE देन RO. ये हमारा वर्ड आ गया. सो दिस इज 18 + 1 19. सो दिस इज एट द 20th position. Right? You can list out 24 different permutations. उसमें using this letters उसमें 20th position पे 20वीं पोजीशन पे 0 वर्ड आपको मिलेगा. फाइन? क्लियर? आई होप दिस इज क्लियर टू यू. 1 by 1 आपको लेटर्स की पोजीशंस देखना है और कुछ नहीं करना है. So next point is here, we want to write highest power of a prime number p in n factorial. See what I'm trying to tell you. Suppose I'll take 5 factorial. What is 5 factorial? 120. Now if I write factorization of 120, it is 12 into 10. Further I can write prime, remember. So I can write 4 into 3, that is 2 square into 3 into 5 into 2. So what's the total power of 2? 3 into 3 into 5. So if I asked you what's the highest power of prime 2 in 5 factorial, so answer is 3. Right? I repeat the question. What is the highest power of 2? 2 is a prime number, remember. Highest power of 2 in 5 factorial, so answer is 3. What is the highest power of 3? 3 is a prime number in 5 factorial, which is 1. What's the highest power of 5? 5 is a prime number, remember. This is only for prime number. Highest power of 5 in 5 factorial, it is 1. Now here you could answer all the questions very easily because 5 factorial is too small number comparatively, but if you are asked to 20 factorial, then becomes difficult. So this is the formula. So power equals to highest power, remember, equals to, this is the formula, n by p, फिर आप बॉक्स वैल्यू ले लो, प्लस n by p squared, p means prime, box value, this is a box function, plus n by p cube, and so on, dot dot dot. Find this. This gives us what? Highest power of prime p. Highest power of prime p, prime number, remember, prime p in n factorial. This is the formula. I repeat, highest power of p in n factorial is given by this box function. If you remember functions chapter, box function, integer part function, if you remember floor function, just recall relations and function. So box of n by p, this is not just square bracket, box of n by p plus box of n by p squared plus box of n by p cube, and so on. Now in the above example only, आपको यहाँ पे तो आंसर पता है, you know answer is 3. Now just I'll use this formula. What is the highest power? For example, now here question is highest power of 2 in 5 factorial. That's a question, right? This is a question. What is the highest power of 2 in 5 factorial? You know answer is 3, because I did directly, because 5 factorial is not a big number. So this is equals to, what you need to do, box of n by p. So here 5 by 2, prime number is 2, box, plus box of 5 by 2 square, plus box of 5 by 2 cube, and so on. Fine? Okay. Now what is this 5 by 2? It's 2.5. What is this 5 by 4? It is 1 point something. What is this 5 by 8? It is 0 point something, and so on. Clear? Now what is box of 2.5? Only integer, that is 2. What's a box of 1 point something? Only integer 3. What's a box of 0 point something? 0. आगे सब 0 होगा. देखो क्या आंसर है? 3. Highest power of 2 in 5 factorial is 3. Got it? Understood? Clear? I hope now you are clear with this. I'll do one more example. Let me do one more example. Highest power of 5 in 25 factorial. That's a question. One more example. Let me write here. Highest power of 5 in 25 factorial. This is a question. We want this. Right? Now 25 factorial, it's very big number. You cannot do it directly. So we use which formula here? 25 by 5. 5 is a prime number, remember. Plus 25 by 5 squared. Plus 25 by 5 cube. When this number is bigger than this, तब ये 0 हो जाएगा, आप जानते हैं. So somewhere it has to be 0, remember. What is 25 by 5? It's a 5. And box value of integer is integer. What is this? This is 1. ये कितना होगा? 25 by 125. That's 0 point something, whatever it is. And so on. Box of 5 is 5. Box of 1 is 1. Box of 0 point something is 0. And so on. So what's this? 6. Right? So highest power of 5 in 25 factorial is 6. What I'm trying to tell you is, आप 25 factorial का वैल्यू लिखेंगे तो somewhere 5 raised to 6 दिखेगा आपको, like this. That's what I'm trying to remember. Got it? That's what I've explained in the previous slide, right? That's what I've explained here. 2 का power 3 है, अगर मैं 5 का factorial का factorization लिख दूँ, that's what here you are getting. Same way here. 25 फैक्टोरियल का वैल्यू लिखेंगे तो इसका फैक्टराइजेशन में समवेयर 5�6 आएगा एंड दिस इज द हाईएस्ट पावर. अब कुछ आगे नहीं होगा रिमेंबर इसमें. क्लियर. नाउ व्हाट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट फ्रॉम दिस इज we want to get the number of zeros, right? The next important question is, see here, how many zeros will occur, this is the question here, will occur at the end of 52 factorial. And 52 factorial, it's very big number, remember, right? 52 factorial का वैल्यू लिखेंगे तो एंड में कितने zeros आएंगे वो हम लोग को काउंट करना है. नाउ यू रिकॉल zeros किस पे डिपेंडेंट है? 10 पे डिपेंडेंट है. इसका मीनिंग ये होगा कि 10 का पावर कितना आएगा. अब किसी का भी फैक्टराइजेशन देखो, सपोज मैं 52 फैक्टोरियल का कहीं पे फैक्टराइजेशन कर रहा हूँ, zeros किस पे डिपेंडेंट है? 10 पे डिपेंडेंट है, राइट. अगर अंदर 10 स्क्वायर आ गया दैट मीन्स देयर विल बी 2 zeros. अगर इसका फैक्टराइजेशन में 10 क्यूब आ गया दैट मीन्स हाउ मेनी zeros विल बी देयर एट द एंड? 3. अगर इसका फैक्टराइजेशन में सपोज 10⁻⁴ आ गया, सो हाउ मेनी zeros विल बी देयर एट द एंड? 4. सो द क्वेश्चन इज what is the highest power of 10? What we do to get the zeros? We find what? We find highest power of 10. We find किसका highest power find करेंगे? Highest power of 10. Power of 10. We find the highest power of 10. Now 10 is not a prime number. ये फॉर्मूला तो प्राइम नंबर के लिए यूजफुल होगा. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? आर यू क्लियर? zeros फाइंड करना है तो आपका किसका पावर फाइंड करना पड़ेगा? 10 का, क्योंकि zeros 10 पे डिपेंडेंट है. रिमेंबर, अगर इसका फैक्टराइजेशन में 10 स्क्वायर आया तो 2 zeros होगा, 10 क्यूब आया तो 3 zeros होगा. सो अल्टीमेटली क्वेश्चन कम्स टू व्हाट? यू गेट द हाईएस्ट पावर ऑफ 10. Now you cannot use this formula for 10 because 10 is not a prime number. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? इसका फैक्टराइजेशन देख लेंगे. हम लोग 2 का हाईएस्ट फैक्टर फाइंड कर देंगे, 3 का हाईएस्ट प्राइम फैक्टर फाइंड कर देंगे. फिर ये दोनों में से जो मिनिमम होगा वो 10 हो जाएगा. अंडरस्टूड? क्लियर? So to answer this question we find the highest power of 2 and highest power of 3. Then I'll tell you what is to be done. Clear? Okay, so I'm doing that. Now ultimately find the power of 2 and find the power of 5. I'm sorry, why I wrote 3. Power of 2 and power of 5. So आपको 10 का पावर मिल जाएगा. Okay. चलो, so first I'll find the highest power of, now this is the beginning of the solution, remember. Highest I'll find highest power of 2, remember. किस में? 52 फैक्टोरियल में. सो 52/2 बॉक्स प्लस 52/2 स्क्वायर बॉक्स, 52/2 क्यूब, ये आप जानते हैं 8, 52/2⁴, ये कितना हुआ? 16 हुआ. देन 52/2⁵, ये 32 हुआ, प्लस 52/2⁶, ये 64 हुआ. अब 52/64 तो ये 0 हो जाएगा, तो वी स्टॉप. दिस नंबर शुड बी बिगर देन दिस, देन यू कैन राइट डॉट डॉट डॉट. चलो, ये कितना हुआ? 52/2, 26, इट्स एन इंटीजर, सो बॉक्स वैल्यू इज दिस. 52/4, so you'll get the 13 here, right? 52/8, so this is nothing but how much? 6 point something, so you'll get the 6 here. 52 by how much? 16, so you'll get the 16, so 48, so you'll get the 3 point something, so you'll get the 3 here. This is 3 point something, remember. But what is the box value of 3 point something? It is 3. This is nothing but 32. So 52 by 32, it is 1 point something. And what's the box value of 1 point something? It is 1. 52 by 64, अंदर आएगा 0 point something, remember. And what's the box value of 0 point something? 0. So what is this? If you add this 26, 13, 6, 3, 1, you'll get the 49. Fine. Highest power of 2 here in where 52 factorial is 49. That means 52 का फैक्टराइजेशन हम लोग लिखेंगे तो समवेयर 2 raised to 49 होगा अंदर. Got it? Understood? That's what we are trying to tell you. Okay. अब हम लोग क्या करेंगे? Same चीज will apply for what? 5. Okay. So next point is here. Highest power of 5. Of course, in 52 factorial, this was power of 2, here power of 5. So we write 52 by 5 plus 52 by 5 square, which is 25, plus 52 by 5 cube, that's 125. ये bigger number हो गया तो इसका आंसर आएगा 0 point something, so ये 0 हो जाएगा. Now here we know 52 by 5, so this would be here. This is 10 point something. Remember, box of 10 point something. 10 point something. So it will be 10. Here this will be 2 point something. Remember. So इसका box value आएगा 2. This is 0 point something. तो इसका box value आएगा 0. So total कितना power हुआ? 12. Right? So क्या आपने फाइंड किया? 52 का फैक्टराइजेशन जो करेंगे आप फैक्टोरियल का, तो समवेयर यू विल गेट द 5 raised to 12. गॉट इट? तो आप बताएंगे, देखो 2 का पावर कितना है? 49 है. 5 का पावर कितना है? 12. तो 10 का पावर कितना होगा? राइट. सो इन 52 फैक्टोरियल पावर ऑफ 10 कितना होगा? पावर ऑफ 10 इज इक्वल्स टू कितना होना चाहिए? 12 ही होगा ना, क्योंकि इसके बाद तो 5 है ही नहीं, ये हाईएस्ट पावर है. 249 टाइम्स है, बट 5 कितनी बार है? 12 टाइम्स है, तो ये दोनों का मिनिमम. सो 12 पावर ऑफ हाईएस्ट पावर है, रिमेंबर. दैट मीन्स हाउ मेनी zeros विल बी देयर? 12 zeros. 52 factorial has 12 zeros at the end. 12 zeros at the end. Clear? Understood? यहाँ पे 12 है. 5 occurring how many times? 12 times. 249 times है, बट आप 12 बार लिखेंगे तो 10 raised to 12 हो जाएगा. बाद में 5 है ही नहीं, 2 है. सो 10 का हाईएस्ट पावर, मैक्सिमम पावर 12 ही होगा. दैट मीन्स 52 factorial has 12 zeros. Next, I want to write about number of functions. See, if I start with a simple example here, I have one set A with 2 members, A and B. The another set B. Let's take X and Y. So question is, how many functions you can form from A to B? How many functions can be formed from A to B? This is the question. कितने अलग अलग functions आप form कर सकते हैं? How many functions can be formed from A to B? Like see, one you can form like this. Suppose here AB XY. So one is this A to X, B to Y. One function. Then here AB, here XY, A to Y and B to X. This is another function. This is also a function. You recall the definition of function from A to B, right? Then I can have one more like this also. This is A here, this is B, xy. I can take like these also. This is also function, remember, 3. And now fourth one, you must have noticed how I'm doing. AB xy, like this. There are how many functions? 4 functions. Number of functions from A to B. So number of functions equals to 4. How many functions you can form? 4 functions, right? Clear? 4. But here number of elements were 2, so you could do it very easily. But if you have more number of functions, then this is, in general, this is the formula. Suppose here I have, let's write x1 x2 up to xn members. How many members? N members. The another set B, y1 y2 up to ym members. How many members here? M members, here n members. So the number of functions is given by m raised to n. This member raised to this member, remember. So if this is A, this is B, then number of functions, total number of functions is this raised to this, m raised to n. You can keep in your mind. Number of functions. How this? You see, if I take an example, you will realize, but this is always true. This is always true. M raised to n. See, why? I'll take here 3 members, just 3 members. x1, x2 and x3. And I'll take 4 members here. Or 5 members, y1, y2, y3, y4 and y5. Okay? Fine. 5 members here. Question is number of functions from A to B. See, so what we can do is here, the first member, this one x1, the first member x1, you can take with y1 or y2 or y3 or y4 or y5. That means x1 can be associated how many ways? 5 ways. Right? Can be associated how many ways? 5 ways. आप x1 को y1 के साथ भी ले सकते हैं, x1 को y2 के भी साथ ले सकते हैं, x1 को y3 के भी साथ ले सकते हैं, y4 और y5, x1 से साथ कोई भी एक ले सकते हैं. That means x1 can be associated 5 ways. Come to x2. x2 में भी same condition. You can take with any one of the 5 members. You can take x1 with y1, x1 with y2, x1 with y3, x1 with y4. कोई भी ले सकते हैं. That means this can be associated with 5 ways. क्योंकि यहाँ पे 5 member. Come to x3. So x3 can be with y1, y2, y3, y4, y5. That means this can be associated how many ways? 5 ways. Right? So by counting principle, total number of association will be 5 into 5 into 5. Right? So total functions, number of functions, remember, equals to 5 into 5 into 5. That is nothing but the 5 raised to 3. And that would be 125. क्लियर. सो बेसिकली क्या हुआ, यहाँ पे 5 मेंबर थे, m बराबर 5. यहाँ पे n बराबर कितने मेंबर थे? 3. सो इनडायरेक्टली यू हैव यूज्ड विच फार्मूला? 5 raised to 3. That's what this formula. This members raised to this member. This many functions can be formed. Clear? Okay.